Hello, our most valued student. My name is Confident. Welcome to our revision session. And in this particular section, I just want to bring in an error that I made in this question paper. I was doing a memo revision and I was working on the answers, and I felt, when you do a question and you feel like unease to say something is not right with this, and I tested it later and I discovered that actually it is not proving like the way I usually test my answers. So as I said, this is the one that was just written recently, Mathematics N1, and the question was just at the beginning. Well, maybe I will pick up some other errors later, but let's look at this question one. I'll show you the error how I did it. I'm going to redo that error and see if we can pick up any mathematical errors that I'm doing there. But I just want to show you this question that I'm talking about. It says simplify question 1.1, which says that 1.1, simplify each of the following without a calculator using exponential laws. So I think that's where I tried to use the laws in a wrong way, but it is question 1.2. So this question, in a way, it tricked me, guys. It tricked me. But let me show you what I did, and let's try to work towards the right answer. The calculator can always, the proof with the calculator always gives you the right answer. So what I did here, I was given this question, and this is the method that I used. So I had my x cubed y squared divided by yx squared times xy over 2. And I did use, as you said, BODMAS to say I'll start with the division, but this is how I applied the BODMAS. What I did was I took in x cubed y squared as one thing, and then I say divided by, I used this division to say yx squared because it's divided by that, and then I said times xy over 2. See what I did? And then I applied my whatever rule that you can think of, but you can even cancel there if you want. And then I've got x squared, which can cancel there to remain with 1x. But it was a different way of doing it, but the bottom line is I was left with x y squared times x over 2, and my answer was x squared y squared over 2. So this was the answer. I tried it in another way. Let's do it another method. I was given again x cubed. I'm given x cubed y squared divided by yx squared times xy over 2. So I'm having this part, and in this case what I did was I said, okay, using the laws of exponents, now it was x cubed y squared. In that divided part, I applied the rules of exponents, and the way I applied them, I said, how did I do that? I think what I did was in this manner. Just a moment. Now that I see the error, it's difficult now to repeat what I did. But what I did was I said, since it's divided by that, so what I did was x cubed and then times, okay, y squared divided, it was this over yx squared. Okay, but I'm repeating that. How did I do the other one? I'm trying to see what I did with the other one. It was divided by, okay, the other one, I think I worked on this section. Then I had x cubed y squared, then divided by, so I multiplied with that, which was x squared, y squared times y squared, y times y is y squared, x times x squared times x is x3 over 2. See that? And then what I did was x cubed Now divide it using the laws of exponents. Remember, a to the power of x divided by a to the power of y is a to the power of x minus y. So here I had x minus x3 minus x3, y2 minus 2 over 2. So in the case x to the power of 0, it became 3 minus 3, it's 0, y 0 over 2. Then it became 1 over 2. Now come the testing part. Alright, so the testing part here, this first one I did with you guys, this other one I think it was in my memo. Then I did this to say let me test, and then I say let me choose two values of x. Now two values for x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3. So and then I wanted to test now to say what will I get. It is either give me a half or it's give me the answer to that expression. So I had x cubed, which is 2 cubed, times 3 squared divided by y 3 times x squared 2 squared, which is times 3 times 2 times 3 over 2, and then the answer I got was 288. So I'm getting 288, and I want, so this one shows that it's wrong now. So I wanted to get 288 from that. If I get 288, it means my answer was correct. So 2 squared times 3 squared over 2, and you see it gave me 18. So which means this is wrong. So now what I did was to, when I was just thinking, checking through it, it was just a silly error, very silly error. Maybe some of you are already picking up to say I'm doing some suicidal attempts here, something that is mathematical suicide, you know what we mean, whereby I'm violating the rules of algebra. But now this is the way, guys. I'm still an underdog sometimes, but let's look at it. It's x cubed y squared divided by y x squared times xy over 2. Now this is where the light bulb came to say, that's what you have been missing. Now look at this. If I put the signs across, I have got x cubed, and then I have times, see, it changes everything like that, y squared, and then I have divided by y, and then I have times x squared, and then I have times xy over 2. I hope you see now. So that is how things in a way tricked me, because I needed to realize that I have the signs, which is I have a multiplication there, I have a multiplication there. When I saw that, everything just started to make sense to say what I was doing was in error. So meaning, if I'm to follow BODMAS properly, which is what the calculator is doing, if I'm to start with division before multiplication, so 1 is division, 2 is multiplication, if you are reading it in this part, then I needed to come and focus only on that. My error is I was focusing to say it's this divided by that. You see how the error that I was making, I was forgetting there was a multiplication sign there and there was a multiplication sign there. So I took x cubed y squared as one thing, and that is absolutely wrong. So when I did that, it became x cubed, and then I still have times. Now y squared divided by y, as I told you, it's up to you. It's more like you're saying y squared divided by y. So the 1 will cancel to remain with y. Or using the formula or the law of exponents, they say to use the law, which is a to the power of x divided by a to the power of y. If the base is the same, you say a to the power of x minus y. Remember, so here is the same rule I used. I can now use y to the power of 2 minus 1. Why? Because there is a hidden one there. And then times x squared times xy over 2. Then when I simplify, it will be x cubed times, now y2 minus 1 is y, times x squared times xy over 2. Now I have to apply my laws of exponents here, which will be equal to x cubed, bringing more like regrouping them, x squared, right, times at this stage. Now this 2 is more like dividing everything by 2, so don't worry about that. 2 is not an issue. So times x times y all over 2. The 2 is affecting everything there, so don't make it something to strain you on. So you see what I'm saying here? So it's x cubed, I collected that, and x squared, I collected that, and that x, so the power there is 1. Why am I doing that? I want to use this rule which says ax times a to the exponent y. If the bases are the same, the exponents will add them, which is a to the power x plus y. So that's what I want to use, which is equal to x to the power of 3 plus 2 plus 1, y to the power, there is 1 and 1 there, which is 1 plus 1 all over 2. So when I simplify simple there, it will be x to the power 3 plus 2 is 5 plus 1 is x to the power of 6, y to the power of 2 over 2. Now if I can test this, remember when I said x is equal to 2, y is equal to 3, I got 288. Now if I can test the final answer this time and say x is 2 to the exponent 6 and y is 3 squared over 2, you see I'm getting now 288, meaning I've managed now to use the proper way of simplifying that. So as I said, where was the error? The error was in me not being able to interpret the multiplication there, so that I ended up treating that as one thing and treating that as one thing. Well, if you saw it, you know, you're good. Your algebra is intact, your algebra is solid. But if you also did not see that, please correct it. The answer is not the first one, the answer is the one that I'm showing you. It was 3 marks, so I don't know. Also, I'll check their answers just out of interest when the memorandum is available from the department, because now it's still early. Maybe 3 months from now they will release their memorandums. I just want to also check with interest to say, was the examiner fully aware of what they were bringing in, or in a way, somehow, and then I'm going to share that with you guys just to have an idea. You never know what they brought in, but it's something that as a person I was working on this memo, I'm also interested, because if the examiner was good at this question, it's a good question, I took it lightly, but I'll give it, to me, a star rating of 3 in the sense of that trick that it was inherent in this question paper. Now guys, remember this memo is available now in full, and I've already released it for our membership team, or the guys who are in the membership program, whereby if you want to be part, you can join by paying a small monthly subscription. It's not very expensive. You can just pay a small monthly subscription and you can become part of the member in this channel, and it gives you advantages of getting some videos being latest. You get some exclusive content that is only for members, not available for everyone, and it gives you more, of some extra things, just as a token of appreciation, because the money that you are paying, it helps to maintain this channel. So that is the main reason. When you are paying, we are maintaining this channel. There's a lot of work involved behind the scenes in bringing the videos, in editing, in the softwares, in the computers and everything. So to maintain that, these need also to be paid. And remember, most of the lessons that we're bringing here, guys, actually every lesson on YouTube, it is not paid for. So that is a way we're trying to generate also some income to maintain this channel, not only for you but also for others who are yet to come. We hope you are benefiting from this channel. Remember to subscribe to our channel, send this channel to your friends and colleagues, and also turn on that notification bell for future updates from YouTube, so that every time we post a new video you'll be notified. And again, there are other resources that I have for this particular mathematics N1, and I have a test book. That book is called Maths N1 for the underdogs. So if you want to get hold of that underdogs, not undercoats, this writing is underdogs. So if you wanna be part or want to benefit from this book, you can find it on Takealot. It comes already with videos, but the way you get videos is when you purchase the book, you'll get inside the book there is a letter with a code. That code you SMS us, then it will allow us to register you to our Google Classroom. It's an online registration which you are active for the next 6 months, and every video for the curriculum is there. The ones that you see on YouTube and every extra videos, as I said, there is exclusive content, but there you find everything for Mathematics N1. If you're interested, check out the book on Takealot, Mathematics N1 for the underdogs, purchase it, and you will be in a position then to claim those videos that are on Google Classroom for extra reading. So guys, we've come to the end of our channel. Remember again to correct this error, and I hope it is of benefit to you. Thank you.